ground yet? This thing's all destroyed. This has to be clamped close to this. All these bolts are, whole thing's bent. Basically this whole thing needs to get pulled together. I need to reinforce some of these spots where these bolts are at because it's all bent. And it'll pivot on that pivot point. But yeah, it's pretty simple, but I gotta cut all this stuff off and then re-weld it. And like basically, I think I'm gonna just put a couple tack welds to hold it together because this keeps happening. And it has to do something with the design and something with how rough the operators are on it. So yeah, use your money. That's fine. He looked like he was still thirsty, but. Alright, this thing's really bent. I'm gonna get my torch out and see if I can heat it up, try to flatten it out a little bit. This is the only thing holding it on, and these things keep bending. So I think I'm gonna actually tack weld the hood to the pivot point. I think that's gonna hold better than these because it's basically, it's tearing the bolts and the bolt holes out of position. I think that's gonna be the best solution. It's a little bit straighter. There's still a little bit of a gap, but it's a lot better than it was. All right, I'm gonna go grab my my ground and my stinger. I'm gonna put some spot welds on this thing. If you wanna see more of this content, like and subscribe. Put a comment below. If you subscribe, put a comment that you subscribe. We'll reply to you. Watch your ojos.
Okay.
clean up and then talk to this dude about payment.
Okay.
All right, so basically all we had to do was close this gap, because this thing's basically a vacuum and it runs on vacuum. So in order for it to pick up the grass, it uses a large fan to pick up basically like a vacuum in your house. And there was a huge gap in it. So it was losing all the suction from that gap. And then because it was binding, when they would try to lift it, it would lift uneven on either side. So we just basically welded everything together, straightened everything out, and now it'll pivot on the pivot point that it's supposed to. What's up, Gringo? What you doing? I know. I wish I could play too. We gotta take off. All right, see you later, dude. We gotta go talk to this guy. We've been doing work for this place for about 3 months, and they haven't paid us. So we're gonna go talk to them about paying us out, because they're not paying us. This is something that you're going to deal with. You're going to realize when you're an independent contractor, doing the job is only about 25% of the actual work. All the other work is involved in invoicing and chasing your money around. And the funniest part is that it seems like the people with the most money are more reluctant to pay. Not really sure why that is. When I help like a no-name dude with his trailer, they'll pay me within a week. And you know, these large ranches so far, they go on 90 days most of the time, and they only start paying me after I start complaining, it seems like, and telling them they need to pay me.